Welcome, my lovely Scorpio. I am the Queen of Clovers, named for the patron goddess of fire. So this is a full moon in Libra reading for you guys. That is going to be through March 28th through about April 3rd. And just to get you going, the full moon is all about shedding light on what is, on what we might have missed. Really blaring out the shadows from our lives. The full moon in Libra is all about love and money, and it's all about Aries season right now. So it's about making things not just look good, but actually be good. You know, some substance behind it. All right, remember this is a general reading, not much of an intro. Now this is a general reading. Just going to pull 3 cards and see what's going on in your life. Scorpio. Okay. I am using the Sun and Moon Tarot. Too many cards? You know, I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse here, and that is, you know, we got trouble in the Suez Canal, and everybody's like, boat stuck, let's do some memes. Nobody's really, people are like just kind of bummed about it. It's just like people aren't going to worry about it anymore. People aren't going to stress about it. Just send some tugboats. It'll be clear when it's clear. We're just not going to worry about things. You want to move forward on some things that aren't done. You've got to, you're just releasing a lot of worry, Scorpio, and you're really thinking about the important things. There are a few things you haven't finished. If you haven't done your taxes, hop to it. But it's like that, you know, checking the list. You're just really moving forward on this. You're moving enthusiastically about this. This could also be the pandemic is almost done for you. If you've suffered a lot of pandemic losses, it's like it's coming to an end. And there's some details that you will have to attend to really bring it up to an end. All right, yeah, 7 of Pence in reverse, definitely. Getting out of the failure cycle. You may have been in a failure cycle. You may have not been able to use your usual strengths and abilities lately, especially during the pandemic. And you've also, there's something about like all that glitters isn't gold, and about like, because it's like, oh, we're getting, you see that movie Secondhand Lions, when they get the lions, you know, the lion, she's a pretty lame thing. She's not doing so well. She just wants to lay in the grass, and it's kind of like you're releasing a lot of that nonsense, pretense. You're just really trying to get your strength back. Really trying to get your strength back. Okay. I have some Aries energy here. I also have some Aquarius energy with the 8 of Cups. It is walking away to that new adventure, but the important thing is walking away towards something you really want, a wish come true. You're cutting out the desire to be king of the hill, Scorpio. A lot of you are just like, I don't need to be the king of the castle. I don't need to be the peak of the peak. I just need my wish to come true. And, you know, it's like you're happier as a project manager than a CEO. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're good at what you do. It's almost like you want to come down to the art of it. You don't want to be the person pushing the money, or the person doing the accounting. You want to be the artist. And you've had a good run doing it the other way. And it's even not just artist. This is like what you really want. I mean, there's a lot of fighting in here, but not fighting as you're fighting with somebody, but as in fighting as a strength. It's something that a skill that you might have, like a discipline, like Taekwondo is a discipline. Who's around this lovely Scorpio who's just like, it's like when you found out, you just found out the pandemic was coming to an end, everybody's getting vaccinated, whatever, right? And it's like, I got this. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, there's definitely some unmasking energy here, and it's mostly has to do with your ability to withstand difficulty. There's something in this pandemic that has taught you that you know, no matter the weight on you, how bad could it be when, you know, they sent you home? They sent the whole world healthy home. This is very pandemic reading. This is very, you are embracing the Aries season, Scorpio, also ruled by Mars. You guys pretty much always have a great spring, but this is more like people are saying it. I was like, who's around my lovely Scorpio? And I do have a Queen of Swords here, which can be a Queen of Air. She can be very slicing, cutting, but there's something about you being able to cut through the bullshit and get to it too. The person who's watching you is watching you go from a bit of a wet noodle to something a little more stiff, al dente, you know, and succeed and actually garner some, you know, when you give a certain man $10 and you give a Scorpio $10, you know, the Scorpio's going to pay rent, you know, feed the fire and all this stuff, and the other man's going to eat tacos once. That's a Scorpio energy, that deep thinking to just wow. And somebody is watching this. Somebody is watching this, Scorpio. Somebody is really watching where you're going and what can happen. And this person, ooh, this person is just holding back. I have the Empress here. It could be an 8 earth sign. But oh dear, the longer you hold back, you're still doing your little baby steps. But you're coming out as pretty sexy. You're pretty just really just vibing on that can-do, absolute, gonna happen energy. But you're kind of holding back a tower moment or a strike of some sudden change. You're because you haven't fully embraced your feminine side, male or female. You have not embraced a certain side properly enough. So it's kind of making your ability to fight with dignity and absolute power is a little swayed. It's kind of really, and it's also kicking on your enthusiasm. This is a lot of doubt and just your ability to do it and hold down a home, maybe even. But there's something about it. It's just holding you from your happiness, and you are going to have to fight some battles. And it's more about, it's less about fighting your way to the top as much as endurance for you, Scorpio. There's a sense of a need for endurance from you to complete things, to finalize things, to really, really open up your life. You're like right there at the 9 of Cups to happiness. If you do have an air sign in your energy, I did pull the Dream card, the Aquarius card. It's this air sign is having trouble. Your love, your air sign that's interested in you, my lovely Scorpios, is they're having trouble keeping up with you. Right now, if you're by yourself, you're definitely being watched by somebody. But it's not, but they can't, they're having trouble deciding how they're going to keep up with you because you're just kind of sailing on past them, male or female. This is probably somebody you work with or somebody who thinks you're right there about all your wishes coming true, and you're going to just leave them behind. This person, if you're thinking about starting your own company, this person might be the one person that tells you all the reasons why it's going to be hard, but they still encourage you. They can't prevent you from doing well, because they love you and because you're like full steam ahead. You just have a few doubts to shed, Scorpio. But this person does love you and is afraid of you becoming the 9 of Pentacles, a solo, independent, male or female that doesn't need anybody. Even that you might no longer work at the same company because they wouldn't see you every day. And now that the pandemic's about to end, you're just like, oh, I'm not doing that shit anymore. And I got to make a change, and I can flip this maybe in a little short period. But this other person is like, oh, don't start your own company because this and this is hard. But then they help you with it. But then they encourage you and help you move forward. And you're just like, this is like cognitive dissonance is driving me nuts. It's love nuts. It's love nuts. right, hit 10-minute mark. Took a while to get to the hearty stuff. Yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, Hangman in reverse. You're just getting out there. You're done being small potatoes in a certain way. And like I said, you're definitely not like, I'm going to be CEO, I'm going to be CPA. No, I'm going to be in the trenches. I'm going to be the artist that they're selling, the songstress that writes the music kind of thing. And you're coming out of a bit of a fog, or, like I said, that pandemic weariness, and you're about to just kill all the boundaries, just break all walls. You're about to just burst forth. This is very high Aries energy right now. Me being an Aries Mars, it's very good to just hit your dreams right now. Love and money, passionate work. It's an opportunity right now, and you are grabbing it. And the person that helps you most does love you, but be careful. Really try and pay attention to their actions, because more than their words, because they might be presenting a little bit of negativity, but they still can't resist helping you and see you succeed. Yeah, it's love. It's a nutty love. Okay, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Scorpio. Great reading. Took me a while to get to the love. Do like, subscribe, share, comment, and definitely have a great week and full moon, my lovely, lovely Scorpio.